said that we are going to push ourselves to the limit. If only people pushed themselves to the limit. If you push yourself, you push yourself. Then David mastered the men who were with him, and he appointed over them commanders of thousands and commanders of hundreds. David set out his troops, a third under the command of Joab, a third under Joab's brother Abishai, the son of Zeruiah, and a third under Ittai the Gittite. So if you're new to this channel, so happy. We are back, don't worry. Sorry about that. We are very happy to be here, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I am so happy this wonderful evening. We are it the whole night. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are reading the scripture. I hope that you will be part of this program. I know I'm pushing you guys to the limit, and I want us to finish reading the scripture. And start other things. But the men said, "You must not go out. If we are forced to flee, they won't care about us. Even if half of us die, they won't care, but you're worth 10 of us." You see, these people told David, one man is you're worth 10,000. It would be better now for you to give us support from the city. The king answered, "I will do whatever seems best to you." So here we are told one man is worth 10,000. One man is worth 10,000. So the king stood beside the gate while all his men marched out in units of hundreds and of thousands. The king commanded Joab, Abishai, and Ittai, "Be gentle with the young man Absalom for my sake." So David's army, all the troops had the king giving orders concerning Absalom to each of the commanders. So David's army marched out of the city to fight Israel, and the battle took place in the forest of Ephraim. There, the Israel troops were routed by David's men, and the casualties that day were great, 20,000 men. Wow. The battle between David and his son Absalom, it costed 20,000 men. Can you imagine? Stop there. Can you imagine? 20,000 men died because of the rebellion of Absalom. Can you imagine how expensive it is? Because of Ahithophel, who lied to Absalom, and they conspired against David. That action alone by this man called Ahithophel, the bad advice of Ahithophel, brought about losses of more than 20,000 men in the forest of Ephraim. Can you imagine that? 20,000 men died because of the wrong advice of one man called Ahithophel. Beware of the people like Ahithophel in your life. Beware of people like Jonadab in your life. Such bad advice can cause you a lot of harm. Let us continue. The battle spread out over the whole countryside, and the forest swallowed up more men that day than the sword. So also the forest swallowed more. Now Absalom happened to meet David's men. He was riding his mule, and the mule went under the thick branches of a large oak. Then Absalom's hair got caught in the tree. He was left hanging in mid-air. You see, the tree, the branches, they took the hair, caught Absalom by the hair. What a wonderful story. While the mule he was riding kept on going. The mule did not wait for him. It went. Well, when one of the men saw what had happened, he told Joab, I have just seen Absalom hanging in an oak tree. So one of the men told Joab that he has seen Absalom hanging in a tree. Wow, let us continue. Joab said to the man who told him, what? You saw him? Why didn't you strike him to the ground right there? Then I would have had to give you 10 shekels of silver and a warrior's belt. But the man replied, even if 1,000 shekels were weighed out into my hands, I would not lay a hand on the king's son. In our hearing, the king commanded you and Abishai and Ital, protect the young man Absalom for my sake. And if I put my life in jeopardy and nothing is hidden from the king, you would have kept your distance from me. Oh, now that is very interesting. So Joab said, I'm not going to wait like this for you. So he took 3 javelins in his hand and plunged them into Absalom's heart while Absalom was still alive in the oak tree. And 10 of Joab's arm bearers surrounded Absalom, struck him and killed him. 10 men. Then Joab sounded the trumpet, and the troops stopped pursuing Israel, for Joab halted them. They took Absalom, threw him in a big pit in the forest, piled up a large heap of rocks over him. Meanwhile, all the Israel fled to their homes. Now the death of Absalom, he was buried in the forest. During his lifetime, Absalom had taken a pillar, erected it in the king's valley as a monument to himself, for he thought, I have no son to carry on the memory of my name. He named the pillar after himself, and it's called Absalom's monument up to this day. It's a wonderful, I've actually Googled it. It's a wonderful, it survived, in fact. That piece of art from Absalom, it survived. It's a very beautiful monument. It's just like a round head. It's very, very beautiful, even up to today. It has survived so many years, more than 2,000 years. It's very, very beautiful. I wish I could put it somewhere for people to see. It's a wonderful piece of art. So, news arrived to David that Absalom was dead. I think I need to go. Any question from there? We will continue. I have to go and prepare myself. We'll continue tomorrow. I really enjoyed myself. Such a pleasure to be here with you. If you have any question, comment. I will be more than happy to be in this program. If you join this program, I said we're going to read the scripture and we're going to finish on time. Don't worry. From me to you, good night and God bless you.